Hello everybody! Today this is going to be a pretty quick video. It's mostly just going to be a speed draw as we work through my illustrations for the Barbie trailer that's out right now, and I'm so hype. I don't think I've been so excited for a movie in like such a long time. It looks so campy and so self-aware and so over the top, and we all know that I live for over the top things. So once I saw the trailer and I saw all of the outfits, I was so excited. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to draw these. I can't wait for this movie. And so yeah, we're just gonna go through and watch me draw all of the outfits from the trailer. I'm not even completely sure what this movie is about yet, but I don't care. I'm totally gonna see it. I'm gonna dress up. I already have plans of making another video once the movie comes out and doing kind of like a Barbie lookbook video, and then also maybe drawing some of the outfits that I put together. So be prepared for that video that's gonna come out in, I think the movie comes out in like June or July, so I'll have a video out then with all different just like pink outfits because I love the color pink and I'm very excited about this. In like 2006 to like even earlier, I would say like 2004 to like 2010, Savannah would be mortified that I'm going to see the Barbie movie, first of all, and that also I love pink now because I was like super against pink for like the longest time, but I've worked through that and realized that the reason why I hate pink, or why I hated pink, was because it had this expectation of femininity that I didn't want to subscribe to, and I felt like pink embodied everything about a woman that like my pick-me self didn't care for, i.e. like, oh, they're just like dumb and like fragile, and I'm cool and tough and whatever. Anyway, I worked through all of that and recognized that pink is just a color, and it's a great color, and I love it, and now it's my favorite color. So I'm sorry, previous Savannah, but this is our life now. Anyway, I was mostly referencing the poses from the trailer, although for the original Barbie, it was from the first teaser trailer that came out, but I also wanted her to be kind of pulling her glasses down instead of like the screenshot that I had. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with that pose. I struggled with like the leg position and the foreshortening of the arm, so I worked it multiple times. And I also had no idea what I wanted my layout to be. I just kind of went in and started drawing. So you can see here that I'm just rearranging and trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. And then I ended up changing the orientation and felt like maybe she should be sitting in like a frame, and then putting the other outfits around her, and then just stealing the Barbie logo, smacking it on, and jumping into line art. I'm still not insanely happy with this original Barbie pose. I don't know. For whatever reason, my brain just wasn't processing anatomy as well this time. You can see in this too, I re-sketched her legs and arm a few times. And I feel like her arm that's being foreshortened in this looks like kind of weirdly buff compared to the rest of her body, unless that's just me being hypercritical. But I also had to like redo the legs, and I don't know, there was, for whatever reason, I just struggled with this pose. And sometimes that's just something that happens, and it happens to everybody. So don't worry if you struggle with poses and stuff. Even the most professional of professional people, not saying I'm the most professional out there, but even the most, like the best artists can struggle. So once we got to color, I know that I wanted it to be mostly pink, everything essentially. So I'm just dropping in the colors that I want for each of the outfits, and then I go back in on a clipping mask usually and add patterning and other details.
Hi. You're soaking wet. Oh. You're soaked. Buddy, look at you. Look at you. You're soaking wet. What happened?
So to do this patterning, I didn't want to spend a ton of time drawing like individual sequins. So I went through all my brushes to find a brush that kind of had a similar look. And I settled on this weird one, but I felt like the brush was a little too spaced out. So you can go in Procreate, hit duplicate, and then I changed the spacing to make them closer together. And then from there, I just kind of drew little swirly doodads all over her. In order to make them look kind of reflective like this, I had the swirls on a different layer. I locked the layer and then I just colored right over them with like pink and blue, and then added some vague dark shapes, and then just played around with the different layer styles to see what I felt like maybe looked the best. And then I went in and just added some shading just to make it look a little more like it's sparkly. This point is mostly just coloring the lines to make the image a little softer. I normally leave the border outline black and then I go in to the interior lines and color them a few shades darker than what their base color is. I feel like it makes the image a little more softer and a little nicer. I don't know. And then we just add all of the details like the shine and the texture, and with that we can jump over to the final image and see how it turned out. That this was a pretty quick video, but I have 2 videos coming that are a little more in depth, so don't worry, this is just kind of something quick, down and dirty. I had a very busy schedule, so I hope you still enjoy it. I hope it was still fun to watch. Are you excited for the Barbie movie? Are you gonna dress up? Are you gonna wear all pink? Which one's your favorite outfit? These are all my questions for you. Answer them down below. Just because I am asking you to. Answer them. And yep, that's about it. I hope you have a good rest of your day and take some time to relax and take a nap and maybe eat like ice cream or something. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.